Are you thinking about buying a brand new home in the Land O Lakes area? Have you thought about Angeline? Let's go check it out. Come on, let's go. Today I'm in the Land O Lakes community of Angeline. Angeline is a master plan community close to 41 and State Road 52. It is located to the east of the Suncoast Parkway and to the west of 41 and to the south of State Road 52. Angeline has a couple of different builders right now. You've got Dreamfinders Home, you've got Lennar, you've got Lennar's Active 55 and Better section, and then you have DR Horton. DR Horton is building single-family homes and townhomes, and today is the grand opening of their 3 model homes here for their realtor community. But they're open for you as well now, which is great news. So if you do want to pop into one of these models, make sure you contact me so we can schedule an appointment with one of the builder reps. Remember, the builder reps are great, but they work for the builder. They don't work for you. I work for you. My name's Allison Newland. I'm the broker owner of Platinum Properties of Florida. And I have been looking at Angeline since it was just dirt, I swear. It was a dusty boots tour the first time that I saw Angeline, and you can only get through this community on 4-wheelers, which we did, but now it has the infrastructure, the sites are cleared, and Angeline is a place that many people want to call home. Now, if you are thinking about single family homes, remember, DR Horton is the home builder that builds all concrete block construction homes from the first level all the way up to the second level. So if you see a 2-story home by DR Horton, you know that that is a concrete block through and through home. That's one of the special features of a DR Horton home. Here in Angeline, they have 40-foot lots, 50-foot lots, and 60-foot lots. Home sizes range from just under 1,600 square feet of living area to just over 3,300 square feet of living area. They offer 3, 4, and 5 bedroom homes here, and the prices start right around $350,000 and can go up to about $550,000 depending on the square footage. Angeline is a city in the making. It's going to take years for this community to be fully developed. One of the things that you should know is that this is a future lagoon community. There will be a crystal lagoon. If you are not familiar with what a crystal lagoon community looks like, you should definitely check out the video that I'll pop up here about the sister community called Mirada. That's home to the 15-acre Crystal Lagoon in San Antonio, Florida, which is about a 15-minute-ish drive from here in San Antonio, Florida. But there will be a Crystal Lagoon here. It's going to take a couple of years before that Crystal Lagoon is built. It'll be about 3 years or so, but it could be a little bit longer. The Crystal Lagoon is probably going to be somewhere between 4 and 5 acres in size, so it's quite a bit smaller than the one in the Mirada subdivision in San Antonio, but it will be available to all the residents here. Angeline is adjacent to SPEROS. SPEROS is home to the newest Moffitt Cancer Center campus, and that is just right around the corner from where these DR Horton homes are being built. So if you are one of the 14,000 or so employees that's going to be working at the Moffitt Center campus, then you may want to consider living here at Angeline. And by the way, I did put together an entire brochure about Angeline. I will pop a link to that up here and also in the description below, and hopefully that will give you some information about Angeline that you aren't able to find anywhere else. Now, residents will have access to a community pool, and that pool is located close to the townhome section, a little bit closer to the front of the community, and that's where the current swimming pool is located. There will also be a larger swimming pool that is in the community park area, and that construction starts this summer. So it won't be ready this summer, but I would expect that it would be ready for next summer. Also, one of the special features about this community is the community farm. Right up at the entrance to the community is an actual farm that is managed by farmers, and they grow local produce, and then they use that produce and sell it in the Wild Thyme Café, and they also use it for ingredients for some of their menu items there. The farm has different programs and opportunities for those of you who would like to volunteer some time. You just have to speak directly to one of the farmers to set it up. I have heard that they allow people to come on Friday mornings, but that could change, so make sure you check directly with one of the farmers. There will be up to 9 dog parks here in Angeline, and also there are miles of walking trails available to you. Of course, this community has an HOA fee. Right now for single family homes, that's just under $109 a month. And there is also a CDD fee, that's the Community Development District fee, and that fee is tied to the size of the lot that you have. So if you have a 40-foot lot, you're going to be just under $2,700 a year, and a 50-foot lot is about $3,300 a year, and a 60-foot lot, that's going to cost you the most at $4,000 a year. There is a nearby charter school. It is called the Angeline Academy of Innovation. However, I want you to know that just because you live in this community does not mean that your child can automatically go to that school. You have to go through the application process. At the entrance of the community, right next to the farm, is the Wild Thyme Café. And that is home to a very nice gathering spot for residents of the community and also of the public. And so you can get different beverages there. You can get wine, you can get beer, you can get coffees, you can get little snacks. They have live entertainment there from time to time. I will put a link to Wild Thyme in the description below. One of the newer things that they have out here at Angeline is a chicken coop. I'm sorry it's so loud, but this is at the front of the community. So this is not noise that you're going to hear when you live in a single family home here at Angeline. But they have a chicken coop, and I heard that the chickens were stolen, but I want to just flip this camera around. I want to show you something. But look what's in the chicken coop here at the front of the community near the farm. Look, all these little chickens. And they hope that they lay eggs, and then they use the eggs at Wild Thyme Cafe. You can buy them there, right over there at the cafe. But I'm so happy to see that there are chickens here. You know, eggs are a hot commodity right now. And so somebody, I guess, decided to steal some chickens so they could have some eggs. I mean, at least I hope that's what they did. Hope they didn't do something else with the chickens. That's like a tiny home for people, but there are chickens that live there. For more information about living in and around Angeline, watch this video.